Hello, I'm sorry to bother you. Actually, could you help me with something for just a minute? Um, I just had to convert some meets and bounds descriptions from a PDF to a Word document. And would you mind helping me proofread my Word documents? I have the printouts here, and if you would be willing to help me, it would just take a minute. If you'd be willing to help me, if you would just take the Word documents, this printout, and read along with me. I have the original documents here that I worked from to make the converted Word documents. Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't make any mistakes. I scanned them in and then converted them to Word, but I haven't looked over them. And I need to make sure that everything is correct. Can you help me with that? Okay, great. I have several here. Is that all right? Okay, thank you. So we're going to start with the first one. They are for several different properties. All right. So this for you will be page 1. Okay, just the first page, and then we're going to each one is on a separate page. All right. And I'm going to have to include all the punctuation because, with the degrees, minutes, and seconds, so I want to make sure that all the punctuation is accurate. Okay, so just pay special attention to especially the degrees, minutes, and seconds, and make sure that that is all correct and that the marks are correct. Okay. All right. We're going to start with the first one. Being a tract of land situated in the Wilkerson Survey, Abstract 655, City of Crenshaw, Smith County, Texas, and being a portion of that tract of land owned by North Park Phase 1 Limited, as recorded in Volume 5068, page 541 of the deed records of Smith, Texas, and being more particularly described by meets and bounds as following. Commencing at a 1/2 inch iron rod found in the northeast corner of River Ridge Addition Phase 1, Block A, Lot 1, said point being on the ROW line of Trinity Drive, County Road 4107. Then north 70 degrees 38 minutes 40 seconds west, a distance of 30.05 feet, and a 60D nail found for a corner. Then north 22 degrees 38 minutes 9 seconds east, a distance of 534.47 feet, to a 60D nail found for a corner to the point of beginning. Then north 22 degrees 38 minutes 9 seconds east to the west ROW line of horizon of Trinity Drive, County Road 4107, a distance of 537.18 feet to a 60D nail set for a corner. Thence north 79 degrees 43 minutes 18 seconds east along the south ROW line of U.S. Highway 175, a distance of 238.97 feet to a concrete monument found for a corner. Thence south 83 degrees 15 minutes 45 seconds east along the south ROW line of U.S. Highway 175, a distance of 1,031.02 feet to a 1/2 inch iron rod set for a corner. Thence south 5 degrees 11 minutes 13 seconds west along the center of creek, a distance of 181.03 feet to a 1/2 inch iron rod set for a corner. Thence south 64 degrees 57 minutes 14 seconds west along the center of creek, a distance of 43.01 feet to a 1/2 inch iron rod set for a corner. Thence south 2 degrees 21 minutes 5 seconds east along the center of creek, a distance of 77.33 feet to a 1/2 inch iron rod set for a corner. Thence south 31 degrees 28 minutes 34 seconds east along the center of creek, a distance of 51.16 feet to a 1/2 inch iron rod set for a corner. Thence south 15 degrees 40 minutes 44 seconds east along the center of creek, a distance of 81.56 feet to a 1/2 inch iron rod set for a corner. Then south 5 degrees 14 minutes 4 seconds west along the center of creek, a distance of 108.21 feet to a half-inch iron rod set for a corner. And this is the last part. Thence south 24 degrees, 29 minutes, 24 seconds west along the center of creek, a distance of 120.54 feet to a half-inch iron rod set for a corner. Is that good? Okay. Now we're going to turn to the next page. This is the second part of that one. Okay. Thence south 11 degrees, 2 minutes, 36 seconds west along the center of creek, a distance of 88.21 feet to a half-inch iron rod set for a corner. Thence south 1 degree, 49 minutes, 1 second east along the center of creek, a distance of 83.94 feet to a half-inch iron rod set for a corner. Thence south 77 degrees, 27 minutes, 0 seconds east along the center of creek, a distance of 121.00 feet to a half-inch iron rod set for a corner. Thence south 54 degrees, 20 minutes, 17 seconds east along the center of creek, a distance of 65.64 feet to a half-inch iron rod set for a corner. Thence south 16 degrees, 1 minute, 50 seconds west along the center of creek, a distance of 109.29 feet to a half-inch iron rod set for a corner. Thence south 4 degrees, 53 minutes, 50 seconds east along the center of creek, a distance of 682.73 feet to a half-inch iron rod found for a corner. Thence north 10 degrees, 39 minutes, 50 seconds west along the ROW of River Ridge Addition, a distance of 116.49 feet to a half-inch iron rod found for a corner. Thence north 34 degrees, 27 minutes, 37 seconds west along the ROW of River Ridge Addition, a distance of 111.22 feet to a half-inch iron rod found for a corner. Thence south 62 degrees, 16 minutes, 52 seconds west along the ROW of River Ridge Addition, a distance of 52.43 feet to a half-inch iron rod found for a corner. Thence north 70 degrees, 38 minutes, 40 seconds west along the ROW of River Ridge Addition, a distance of 1,221.32 feet to a half-inch iron rod found for a corner. Thence north 22 degrees, 38 minutes, 9 seconds east, a distance of 510.59 feet to a half-inch iron rod found for a corner. Thence north 67 degrees, 21 minutes, 51 seconds west, a distance of 416.69 feet to the point of beginning and containing 39.386 acres of land, more or less. Sound good? Okay, that's great. Now, this is the second meets and bounds description. Okay, and now this is going to be Schedule A. All in singular, that certain parcel or tract of land and premises situate, lying and being in the township of Murray, in the county of Northumberland, being composed of part of Lot A, Concession B, containing 54 acres, more or less, which said parcel may be more particularly described as follows. Commencing at the southeast angle of said lot number 13, thence north 16 degrees, 0 minutes west, a distance of 2,060.52 feet to the point of beginning. Thence north 16 degrees, 0 minutes west, a distance of 579.48 feet. Thence south 74 degrees, 0 minutes west, a distance of 462 feet. Thence north 16 degrees, 0 minutes west, a distance of 660 feet. Thence south 74 degrees, 0 minutes west, a distance of 858 feet to the northwest angle of said lot number 13. Thence south 16 degrees, 0 minutes east, a distance of 3,300 feet along the westerly limit of said lot number 13. Thence north 74 degrees 0 minutes east, a distance of 496.32 feet. Thence north 16 degrees 0 minutes west, a distance of 2,060.52 feet. Thence north 74 degrees 0 minutes east, a distance of 823.68 feet to the point of beginning. And that is an older description. It's a little different. The formatting is different. Does that all look good? No mistakes? All right, great. Okay, now this is for Schedule B. Same thing. And we're just going to start. This will be the third one. Commencing at the northwest corner of section 28, thence north 87 degrees 52 minutes 23 seconds west, along the north line of the northeast 1/4 of section 28, 1,871.25 feet. Thence south 2 degrees 7 minutes 37 seconds west, 150.57 feet to the true point of beginning. Thence south 62 degrees 38 minutes 44 seconds east, 41.22 feet. Thence south 8 degrees 16 minutes 40 seconds east, 58.01 feet. Thence south 36 degrees 39 minutes 50 seconds east, 37.14 feet. Thence easterly along a curve to the left, having a radius of 50 feet and a central angle of 60 degrees 4 minutes 36 seconds, and an arc distance of 52.43 feet. Chord bearing south 66 degrees 42 minutes 8 seconds east. Chord distance 50.06 feet. Thence north 83 degrees 15 minutes 34 seconds east, 73.05 feet. Thence southeasterly along a curve to the right, having a radius of 35 feet and a central angle of 80 degrees 4 minutes 46 seconds, an arc distance of 48.92 feet. Chord bearing south 56 degrees 42 minutes 3 seconds east. Chord distance 45.03 feet. Thence south 16 degrees 39 minutes 40 seconds east, 43.41 feet. Thence southeasterly along a curve to the left, having a radius of 200 feet and a central angle of 20 degrees 7 minutes 51 seconds, an arc distance of 70.27 feet. Chord bearing south 26 degrees 43 minutes 36 seconds east. Chord distance 69.91 feet. Thence south 36 degrees 47 minutes 32 seconds east, 36.59 feet. Thence south 3 degrees 29 minutes 58 seconds east, 42.66 feet. Thence south 29 degrees 29 minutes 29 seconds east, 237.38 feet. Thence south 20 degrees 5 minutes 15 seconds east, 249.68 feet. Thence south 69 degrees 51 minutes 47 seconds west, 125.25 feet. Thence north 19 degrees 59 minutes 3 seconds west, 142.92 feet. Thence northwesterly along a curve to the left, having a radius of 50 feet and a central angle of 62 degrees 54 minutes 28 seconds, and an arc distance of 54.90 feet. Chord bearing north 51 degrees 26 minutes 17 seconds west. Chord distance 52.18 feet. Thence north 82 degrees 53 minutes 31 seconds west, 57.65 feet. Thence northwesterly along a curve to the right, having a radius of 50 feet and a central angle of 46 degrees 45 minutes 38 seconds, an arc distance of 40.81 feet. Chord bearing north 59 degrees 30 minutes 42 seconds west. Chord distance of 39.68 feet. thence north 36 degrees 7 minutes 53 seconds west, 500.73 feet, thence east along a curve to the right having a radius of 30 feet and a central angle of 66 degrees 47 minutes 4 seconds, an arc distance of 34.97 feet, chord bearing north 2 degrees 44 minutes 21 seconds west, chord distance 33.02 feet, thence north 30 degrees 39 minutes 11 seconds east, tangent to said curve, 198.42 feet to the true point of beginning. No mistakes yet. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, this one's a little shorter. All right. This is parcel 3. Actually, I don't need to read over that one. That is not going to be included. Let's move. Can we skip that and go to the next page? Okay. This is also a short one. Beginning at a point 662.06 feet south and 250 feet east of the northwest corner of Government Lot 3 in Section 8, Township 21 North, Range 2, east of the W.M, thence north 153.86 feet, thence east 250 feet, thence south 60 feet, thence west 235 feet, thence south 93.86 feet, thence west 15 feet to point of beginning, except that portion thereof conveyed to Pierce County for outside Ferry Landing County Road, together with an easement for ingress, egress, and utilities over, under, and across the west 235 feet of the following described property, beginning at a point 640.06 feet north and 30 feet east of the southwest corner of Government Lot 3 in Section 8, Township 21 North, Range 2 east, of the WM, thence north 20 feet, thence east parallel with the south line of Lot 3 to the meander line, thence southeasterly along said meander line to intersect a line parallel with and 640.06 feet north of the south line of said Lot 3, thence west along said parallel line to the point of beginning. Situate in the County of Pierce, State of Washington. Okay, this is another older one here. Okay, we're on the next page. All right. Situated in the Township of Farmington, County of Trumbull, and State of Ohio, also known as being part of Section number 6 and 70 in the original survey of said township, and more fully bounded and described as follows. Commencing at a point at the intersections of the center lines of State Route 534 and the Gaga Portage Easterly Road, said point in also the southwest corner of said section number 6, and is also the southwest corner of the remainder of a 74.50 acre parcel of land and of a 4.5 acre parcel of land conveyed to Albert Alick by William and Catherine Kluzak and recorded in volume 638, page 480 of the Trumbull County Records of Deeds, and is also the true place of beginning for this conveyance. Thence north 85 degrees 43 minutes east along the center line of said Goggin Fort Portage Easterly Road, 1,144.8 feet to a point, thence north 4 degrees 17 minutes west, 300 feet to an iron pin, and passing over an iron pin at 25 feet, thence north 85 degrees 43 minutes east, 672.5 feet to an iron pin, thence south 4 degrees 17 minutes east, 300 feet to a point in the center line of said Gaga Portage Easterly Road, and passing over an iron pin at 275 feet. Thence north 85 degrees 43 minutes east along the center line of said Gaga Portage Easterly Road, 1,409.5 feet to a point. Thence north 4 degrees 17 minutes west, 200 feet to an iron pin and passing over an iron pin at 25 feet. Thence north 85 degrees, 43 minutes east, 313 feet to an iron pin. Thence south 4 degrees, 17 minutes east, 700 feet to a point in the center line of said Gaga Portage Easterly Road and passing over an iron pin at 675 feet. Thence north 85 degrees, 43 minutes east, along the center line of said Gaga Portage Easterly Road, 362 feet to a point on the west property line of the RW now or formerly right-of-way now or formerly owned by the B&O Railroad, including outside of these bounds a triangular piece of land on the east side of said right-of-way. Thence north 30 degrees 10 minutes west, 1,549.6 feet along the west property line of the said right-of-way to a point on the south property line of lands now or formerly owned by W.R. Berg. Thence south 85 degrees 13 minutes west, 1,225 feet to a point on the south property line of said W.R. Berg and the east property line of lands now or formerly owned by M.G. Ellis. Thence south 4 degrees 17 minutes east, 760 feet to a point on the south property line of lands now or formerly owned by G.M. Ellis. Thence south 85 degrees 43 minutes west, 2,000 feet to a point on the south property line of said G.M. Ellis and the center line of said State Route 534. Thence south 4 degrees 17 minutes east, 634 feet along the center line of said State Route 534 to the place of beginning and containing 69.34 acres of land, more or less, but subject to all legal highways. Okay, and then we have one more, and I appreciate your help so much with this. We just have one more page, and then we'll be all done. Okay, thank you again. All right, are you ready? Beginning on the range line between range 22 and 23 west, at the southwest corner of the northwest quarter of Section 6, Township 1 South, Range 22 West, thence run east along the center line of said Section 6 and 5 to northeast corner of the northwest quarter of the southwest quarter, Section 5, Township 1, South Range 22 West, thence south to the southeast corner or southwest quarter of southwest quarter Section 8, the same being on the line between sections 8 and 17, thence west along the south line of 8 and 7 to the channel of Boggy Bayou, thence northerly along the channel or said Boggy Bayou to a point east of the mouth of the South or Beck Branch, thence to and along Beck Branch in a southwesterly direction to a point where Beck Branch intersects with the center line or section 12, Township 1, South Range 23 West, thence north along the center line or said Section 12 to the southeast corner or northeast quarter or northwest quarter or said Section 12, thence west to the southwest corner or said now northeast quarter or northwest quarter of Section 12, thence north along the west line or said northeast quarter or northwest quarter or Section 12 and along the west line or Lot 6, Section 1, Township 1, South Range 23 to northwest corner of said Lot 6, thence east along the north line of Lot 6 and 7 to the southwest corner of Lot 2, thence north 1/4 mile, east 1/4 mile, thence south 1/4 mile to southeast corner of said Lot 2, thence east to southeast corner of Lot 1, on range line Section 1, Township 1, South Range 23 West, at the northeast corner of said Lot 7, the same being the point of beginning. That one was a little confusing. I thought so too. And that's why I really appreciate your help with going over these meets and bounds descriptions with me. Thank you so much for your help. I'll take that. Thank you again. You really saved me a lot of trouble. So that would have taken forever to sit and compare documents by myself. So I really appreciate your help with that.